Hi everybody, Rochelle here from Quebec, CICHLID. Today I want to show you all the new fish I have in stock. I just did my last big shipment of the year and I have a ton of awesome African cichlids. I have a bunch of new tropical fish, bettas. I have a lot of fish at my local fish store, so come along for the ride. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to invite you to subscribe to the channel and make sure not to miss a single video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rochelle and I own this awesome local fish store. It's out in Terrebonne, Quebec, that is right outside of Montreal. So if ever you're around, don't hesitate to stop by. So I know it's been a while since I posted my videos. Obviously, I have to prioritize the store sometimes, and well, this is one of those times where I had to prioritize working at the store rather than on my YouTube channel, unfortunately. But I'm back, and as usual, I never really gave up on YouTube, and I always love making new videos, and I hope to have a lot more to bring you with the new year. So in this video, I will be posting footage from a bunch of suppliers, different sources and everything. I got fish from like all over. I have these awesome African cichlids, which are classic, which is really what my company is known for having awesome African cichlids. I import them. I also have some that are from my breeders. So I breed them and then I grow them to adult size in order to be able to get you awesome, usually peacocks or sometimes haps. And I also have a lot of Mbunas from Lake Malawi. Those are a classic. And it's been years now, we've gotten really into tropical fish and aquascapes and all that jazz. And well, I've got a bunch of awesome fish to show you that you probably didn't see. So, oh, and don't forget the bettas. The bettas are, yeah, we're kind of intense on those lately. Yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of change, you know, switch things up a little bit. Next year, 2022, will be the 20th year for my company. Yeah. Company is from 2002 and 20 years, so I'm gonna have to do something very special for that. The company has changed a lot over the years. Obviously, I'm not the founder. I'm not gonna tell you my age, but it's a little bit too young to be the founder. Anyways, depending on who's asking, the answer is usually different on how old I am, so whatever. Since I haven't been making videos, I've been very active on other social media, especially Facebook and Instagram, where since I couldn't take time to take videos and talk and all that, and it's especially the montage that's very long, I've been taking a lot of pictures, so if ever you want to go check those out. And I did a couple of live streams on Facebook. If ever you speak French or you want to, I don't know, practice listening to French, well, I'm there once in a while and live streaming my new fish and stuff like that. Just sort of taking it easy. So without further ado, let's get to the presentation. I have 4 120-gallon tanks with adult or young adult peacocks and haps. I am overloaded with these fish. This isn't a problem, it's just a statement. So in this first tank are all the peacocks from my own breeders. They were born here and we grew them to this size to be able to easily tell the males and females apart. In this selection there are amongst others Malawi sunshine peacocks, lemon jakes, firefish obese misonais, flame tails, ruby reds, and I'm probably missing some as well. They aren't fully colored yet, but many of them are. When the dominant ones are sold, the subdominant ones usually take that as a hint to color up. In tank number 2 are my adult peacocks that are imported, and a couple from my breeders that are full adult size. I mix them in together. The sulfurhead and otter points I've never bred, so they're only available upon importation for me. These aren't 100% colored up. This really depends on my supplier. They're likely in their high season as well, so they can't take as much time to get their cichlids to color up before selling them. Regardless, we've been dealing with them for over 15 years, so I know that even if they aren't fully colored yet, they always end up coloring up when they're in their forever homes, or even sometimes at my store, but ideally I sell them before. Tank number 3 is pure chaos. This adult red frontosa is living amongst his Malawi friends. They leave him alone. If ever he gets too shy to eat, I target feed him, but this mainly happened at the beginning. He now pops his giant head out every time we feed. The giant Venistus is pretty impressive as well. If you were told that Venistus didn't get that big, well, let me tell you and show you that they do. There are some adult peacocks in here too, simply because I wanted to overpopulate this tank to avoid aggression. That big Venistus is calm when he has many friends, but not when the tank is empty. I also wanted to show off this beautiful star sapphire cichlid. He's from my breeding colony. I have way too many males and breeding has halted because the males are all getting pretty mature. So by taking out one of the top males, the top 3, the balance was restored in my tank. Tank number 4 is mainly haps, mixed in with some Paratilapia starry night cichlids. This amazing fish can get pretty big, but it isn't overly aggressive like the Venistus we just saw. With age, males and females will be completely dark with stars. Many of the haps in this tank have already been sold, so because I'm not as quick as I used to be to film the fish when they arrive. Haps are the peacock's fancy cousin. If you have a peacock tank and want to add some texture, these fish are perfect for you. The colors, patterns, and shapes are different. As much as peacocks are magnificent, it's nice to change things up. We try and keep many different kinds of Mbunas at the store, and this year is no different. I'll mainly concentrate on the new fish in this video, as my store is currently packed for the holidays. If you want to find out exactly what I have, check out the link in the video description and I update my stock list regularly. You're currently looking at my 150-gallon adult Mbuna tank. Yep, it's still up. I redid the seal a couple of years back and it's going super well, so I'm very happy about that. That was quite a saga. If ever you want to follow it, I'll put some links in the video and the video description. Anyways, all the fish that you are looking at are available for purchase at the store. The selection varies a lot over time. It's practically different every day. I receive plenty of manganos and ester rays. I update my online stock list as they come and go. You will also see some awesome male Johannis in here and beautiful rusty cichlids. They are really showing up for the camera. This is a Sinotilapia espihara male. They are extremely rare here in Quebec. I'm very lucky to have this one. This male is actually from one of our breeding colonies, and in that colony there were just too many males, so we had to just bring some over to the store. It's extremely convenient to have a store when you breed as many fish as we do. Here I'm showing you my fully stocked 55-gallon tank of Demasani because, well, I've been low on stock for a little while, so these are new. I have about 100 in here, well, that I ordered. There's less left. I should be good with these until my next shipment. Usually I'll have some Demasani at the front of the store and spares in the back, and now this is all I have. This is also the case for the Labido, the yellow Labidochromis that you see here. There are about 100 of these in a 75-gallon tank. They weren't fans of my filming lights, so they're usually swimming all over the tank, but now they're all at the bottom and not very happy and giving me these kind of dirty looks. Next on the list of new fish are my Sinotilapia SP lions from Lion Cove. They don't look like much now, but this is what they will look like when they color up. My most mature male saw the light and hid behind the filter tube. So much for this video. Very often, if you find Mbunas at your local fish store that look grayish like this, make sure to check out what they will look like older. The most colorful fish are always the first ones to be sold at the shop. So if you want to buy them colorful, well, you have to wait till the next ones color up, and usually people will take the most dominant ones. Usually within a couple weeks, they're coloring up at my client's house and everyone's really happy. These are my Kenyi cichlids. The males will end up becoming yellow and the females will remain a light electric blue. In this footage, there are two obvious males. The others aren't all females though. The subdominant males simply haven't felt confident enough to color up. Most of the pale blue, almost white ones are likely males. If you liked my adult Mangano in my 150-gallon tank, but you wanted to watch them grow into the amazing beast that they can potentially become, these juvies are for you! Of course, males and females are super hard to tell apart at this size. Even adults, it's not obvious all the time. Even with venting them, sometimes you can make mistakes. Do you like Manganos but want something different? Johannis are for you! The females are yellow, like an orange yellow, and the males will become blue. They're similar to the Mangano, but their patterns are a little bit different, as you can see here. So before becoming blue, the males will pass through a super awkward gray phase. It's a lot of fun to watch them grow and change over the years. The females will remain orange, and sometimes they have a bit of coloration in them depending on each fish. The last of my new Mbunas are the Labiotropheus trewavasé. The males become copper colored when they grow older, and the females stay pinkish with little blotches. In this tank, I have one male that's showing the copper colors, and the others are still light blue. Some will keep some of their blue along with the copper in their bodies growing up. Every fish is different, but this copper colored one will remain copper. Okay, I know I said I only wanted to show you the new ones, but let's just take a moment to admire the last of my batch of giant Frontosa. These males were born here, sold as juvies years ago, and eventually came back to me. Our company has been around for 20 years. It's pretty magical when moments like this happen. Look at this superstar. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so enough distractions, back to my new fish. I received these super cute inkfin calavis. I have a whole video about this fish on my channel if you're interested. My Tanganyika section is a lot smaller than the Malawi because of low demands, but I'm still pretty happy about it. I have some shell dwellers that created ridiculous sand dunes. I have princesses of Burundi, lulupis, and more. This section is ever-changing, so I decided halfway through making this video and after filming my introduction to only show you the American cichlids, because frankly, I'm pretty sure you've already seen neon tetras and rummy nose tetras before. So I've been waiting to import Vegas cichlids for years, but it just never worked out. And now I finally got my way. They're always in my substitution list, and I got my substitution, so I'm really happy about it. So look at these and admire them as I have been for the past couple of days since I've gotten them. When I'll be posting this video though, they will be out of quarantine. These electric blue acaras, they're super popular and fun cichlid to have. So look at them, they're beautiful. As you can see, some of them have a few nips on their tail. It's nothing to worry about. They probably fought in the bag or even before at the supplier's place. That's stuff that can happen. It's nothing that a little bit of patience and obviously Melifix and good water conditions won't fix. Eventually, once they're well settled, their blue will really pop. Can't wait to see that. Talking about classics, angels are a classic, and I was able to get my greedy hands on some nice veil-tail diamond angels. I always get the assorted kind, the assorted colors, because I like mixing things up. And everyone has different tastes. I eventually caved and bought my first batch of blood parrot cichlids, not knowing that they only become orange a little bit later in life. Live and learn. If these are popular, I'll get bigger ones next time. If ever you were wondering what a baby parrot looks like, well, that's what it looks like. So while I'm showing you my parrots, let me also show you my polar parrots. I can't believe I got polar parrots before the regular parrots at my store. I'm a little chaotic like that. These are a fancy little mix with convict cichlids to get that color. Here is a quick overview of what I have in stock at the moment that I am making this video. The selection changes often, but check out these beauties. They are perfect. I don't have any common bettas at all this week, only the high-end half moons, crown tails, dumbos, and even some giant bettas. So that's pretty cool. They are magnificent. All of you betta fans out there will also be fans of my betta cabinet, which I modified to give them more room. I have a whole video about this, so I won't be showing it to you in this video. So that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. What is your favorite fish from all the ones that I showed you? And if ever you're finding it too hard, you're allowed to have more than one, really. I will not judge you. So write that down in the comment section of the video to let me know. If you like this video, well, make sure not to miss a single one and hit that subscribe button to get a notification or whatever. I don't know what YouTube's doing now when you're subscribed, but I guess a notification when I post a new video. So make sure not to miss that. I think that's what they're doing. And if you want to follow me on social media, as I said before, I'm especially active on Facebook and Instagram. And I also have a great website where you can shop online for dry goods, and you can see all the fish I have for sale. I update my stock list regularly. So if you see the stock list in the video description, let's say in a year, well, it's still going to be active because I just refreshed the page. So my local fish store is in Terrebonne, Quebec. That is right outside of Montreal. So if ever you're from around, don't hesitate to stop by. And if ever you need me to ship fish out, I ship throughout Canada. Of course, I'm done for the year because at the end of the year, shipping gets kind of hectic. But we'll be starting off in the new year. I usually, if weather permits, I very often ship in winter. So don't hesitate to send me an email with your address for a quote. If you like this fabulous CICHLID GEEK t-shirt that I got one size too big, I think, my bad. I think I overestimated my COVID weight. Anyways, if ever you like it, you can get it on my Teespring stores. This t-shirt ship worldwide. Fish Geek is also available if you're not too much cichlids, more fish. Anyways, the shirt ship worldwide, and every shirt you get encourages me to continue doing what I'm doing. So thank you to everyone who encourages me week after week, even if I'm not as active on YouTube as I wish I was. On my YouTube channel, you guys rock. On my Teespring store and in my actual physical store in Terrebonne, Quebec. Come on by, we're open to the public. Thank you to everyone for tuning in and watching my latest video. You guys are the best. So I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.